The views and opinions expressed on InTouch are those of the guests and do not necessarily reflect the official party or position of Backyard Broadcasting. Any content provided by our guests are of their opinion, and they are not intended to malign a religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything. Good morning and welcome to InTouch, a Sunday morning public affairs show dedicated to the health and welfare of the Susquehanna Valley residents. I'm your host, Joie Michaels. Join us at this time as we interview difference makers in the community who want to help make the Susquehanna Valley a better place. This morning, we're talking with Nathan and Jim from the Lycoming County Fire Police Association. We're going to be talking volunteering and the openings that are still there for vendors and cornhole teams at the 3rd annual food truck picnic. Let's turn to our interview with Nathan and Jim on InTouch, a service of Backyard Broadcasting.
Nathan Schaefer, Lycoming County Fire Police, training and fundraising person.
Jim Werkheiser. I'm with the Lycoming County Fire Police Association. I'm on the food truck committee this year.
We are here today to promote the food truck picnic, our 3rd annual. We also have craft vendors, and this year we've added a cornhole tournament to our event. The event is June 26th. At the Nesbitt Park Complex, 91 East Village Drive in Nesbitt. The cornhole information is it's $40 a team. They ask that you try to pre-register at wbcbags@gmail.com. They ask that in the email you put your name. They will have 3 sets of divisions: social, competitive, and advanced. They use professional boards. It's a computer-generated bracket system. There are cash prizes for the top divisions. Currently, we are looking at roughly about 10 food trucks that have pre-registered. We have a lot of craft vendors that have also pre-registered. We are still taking applications. Find us on Facebook for that, Lycoming County Fire Police Association.
I'm thinking that we're getting together today to let everyone know that the cornhole tournament is coming up. How many folks do you have registered right now?
I just don't have an exact figure, right?
Well, that's no problem, but we're looking to get a lot more folks interested. Are they coming as teams, or do you make the teams up when they get there?
No, most of them come as teams.
Okay.
And that is through the West Branch Cornhole Group.
Oh, so there's an actual association that oh, wow, I didn't know that. I did not know that. And so when they come to do the cornhole tournament, what else is going to be there for them? I heard you mention something about food trucks.
Food trucks, craft vendors, carriage rides, weather permitting.
We also have a DJ there, some music there, and lots of vendors, lots of food trucks. Last year there was plenty of people, plenty of food, plenty of things from the vendors. This year we're expecting at least 3 times that. It's a pretty big event.
Oh, fantastic. So it's like not a carnival, but like a market. So it's not just the cornhole tournament. So we want everybody to know that you're going to go there, and if you're interested in cornhole, great. And if you're not, then there's a dozen other things for you to do.
Right.
And lots of food. I mean, especially if you're an eater like I am, you want to go and you want to make sure there's something to eat, right?
We started with just the food trucks 3 years ago, and we just keep adding new things each year. And that's where the craft vendors came in last year. So we're trying to add something each year to grow it.
So you've been doing it for 3 years then?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And what brought this on? What caused this? I mean, was it? It seems like almost like a carnival. Is that kind of what you were aiming for a little bit?
It's more or less fundraising for the association, as we're a nonprofit, and with funding really not there, we got to be really creative of how we raise funds for our association here. Lots of ideas that we put together as a group, and this happened to be one of the ones that the members wanted. and that's how it really came about.
Oh wow! I mean, and it seems like you said it's grown in the past 3 years, so it's gotten a lot of interest. So it's almost like an annual thing now.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, very nice. And is there anything else that you have plans on adding in the future? Are you thinking about rides, or that's kind of far out though?
That's a little bit far out, at least for now. But there's definitely open to ideas here.
Oh, very nice. Where are you guys? Where's the actual location for the cornhole tournament and where the trucks are going to be at and the fair type things? It's
right. So it's out at the Nesbitt Park Complex over in Nesbitt. It's 91
East Village Drive.
Yep, 91 East Village Drive there, out in Nesbitt.
Yeah. So I'm imagining though that if folks get on your Facebook page. You have a Facebook page for your organization?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lycoming County Fire Police Association. We have all of our outreaches on there. We ask if you want to be a vendor, that you come in and you message us your email address.
Okay, because what I'm thinking is once they get on your website, they'll know they can message you on the Facebook, but they can also find out directions and phone numbers, contact information. And you guys, are you updating that with the trucks that you have coming, like your food are coming? That way, obviously here, then we can let everyone know. How's it happen? I mean, when folks get there, what kind of hours do you run, and what days are you looking at having this event?
Yep. The hours are about noon to 7, 11 to 7. There's stuff all day. There'll be fire police officers there assisting with traffic. They'll show you where to park and all of that. And you come right through the park, and there's no registration or anything like that. Just come in and I guess do your thing for the day and play some cornhole and some food, and basically a big day for the family.
Oh, that sounds like a great family day. Is there a fee for parking, and is there plenty of parking?
No fees for parking. There's plenty of parking in our field for those that came out last year. There's plenty of parking.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's a question that's always raised, because I know that there are some organizations that over the last couple of years have decided to charge for parking. You can still get into their event for free, but you have to charge for parking. So that was just a question that I wanted to toss out there. And so you still have openings for vendors.
Yes.
Are you looking for any type of vendors in particular, or are you pretty much open to anybody that's got a stand and would like to come and be part?
Pretty much, it's any stand. We are in the application when we send you. There's different things that you can and can't have, or if we have someone, let's say like Sensi or Tupperware that's already there, we're not going to let another person there for that competition. But really, it's craft vendors, homemade items. We've gotten lots of people that homemade jewelry and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we definitely encourage other nonprofits if they'd like. We've had some there last year. If they want to shoot us a message or so, we're always open to hosting other nonprofits.
Oh, that would be outstanding. Outstanding. I love it. So now what are the dates for this event?
June 26th.
June 26th. Okay. And it's June 26th from 11 till 7.
11 to 7.
Okay.
Cornhole registry. I mean, you can pre-register, but they're actually going to basically check everybody in starting at noon, and the bags fly at 1.
Oh, wow. Okay. And do you need to bring anything? Do you just need, will the boards be there? And
Boards are provided. And all you got to come is with yourself or your team, and everything else is there's provided. Yeah.
Can they bring lawn chairs by chance? I mean, is this a location that might be limited seating, at least for the cornhole area?
If they'd like to bring their lawn chairs, that's great. There's plenty of field For people that are familiar with Nesbitt, it's actually going to be held in the tractor pull section of the park there. So there's bleachers there. There's all types of things there that you can use.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm tossing things. I'm trying to think of different things that now. So they can register on the date of. So on the 26th, they can register as well. Okay, wow. So I mean, it's nice to let folks know it's not going to be too late. I mean, if it gets to the last minute, still go out there and take your team of 4. I'm assuming. Two.
Team is 2.
Team of 2. You can still go out and enjoy the cornhole tournament. Fantastic. Now, we will be talking with you again next month, and I'm hoping to get an update to find out how many folks got registered and what kind of food trucks to expect, because that'll be the week of, I believe. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody revved up to come out and play some cornhole, and of course, hopefully eat maybe deep fried Oreos. I'm crossing my fingers. Maybe those will be there. I like sweet foods. But I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll be able to chat with you both again. Is there anything you wanted to add to try and to get folks to come in, or a last thought before the end of the event, that before the end of this event that you would like people to remember? So in other words, just to make sure that there's still plenty of spots open. You don't need to worry about that, that you can still get registered on the date of, which is June 26th. And the more the merrier, so we won't turn people away. So if you got nothing going on and you want a family fun event, come out and compete with some cornhole. And, everybody gets to do something, it sounds like. There's craft events. The moms can go in and enjoy the craft events. The kiddos can be there and find some really yummy food. And maybe dad and brother want to play cornhole. There you go. I've got the family event set up.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. And so there's no cost then to get in.
There's
No cost to get in. Nope.
All right. Fantastic. And I didn't want to interrupt you. Is there something that you wanted to add?
No, just come out, support our organization, as we are all volunteer, and with the pandemic, there's really county funding is pretty low right now. So we pretty much run on fundraising to get by for training and stuff like that.
Is there anything that you could tell me, because I know that a lot of folks are not familiar with what you guys do in your organization. Now, what exactly is your organization called?
Okay, so our organization is called the Lycoming County Fire Police Association. Okay, we're all volunteers through a volunteer fire department, and we assist at accidents, fires, and other emergency incidences that need traffic control.
Okay.
That's basically our big thing. We shut down roads and things like that. Really, it's protecting the first responders. That's how I like to put it. And our job is very dangerous, and we constantly train. We train at least each responder at least 60 hours of training right off the bat when they become a fire police officer. So lots of training, lots of money to go towards the cause here.
Now, if someone is listening and they obviously want to come to the cornhole tournament, but what if they have an interest in doing what you guys do? I mean, are you still looking for volunteers? Do you still take volunteers? I mean, I know it's tough getting volunteers. I just had the Lycoming County folks Loyal Sock fire company was up, and we were talking about volunteering, and he told me, he said it's tough to get volunteers, but you guys have like a different twist on it. You're not on the fire trucks, you're not on an ambulance, you're something a little different. Is it possible for somebody who's interested to get a hold of you and find out if they can?
Actually, we're all belong to a fire department, so really the first step is to join a fire department. You get into a fire department and express your concern to membership or you're an officer at your department, and they'll point you in the right direction. I really do encourage people to volunteer. It's very hard to get volunteers now, especially the younger generation. We really do need your help, and we just thank you for your support.
I'd like to extend a huge thank you to Nathan and Jim from the Lycoming County Fire Police Association for stopping by, for opening the door to let us see what it takes to get the 3rd annual food truck picnic going, the fact they are still looking for vendors and cornhole teams to make it run. If you'd like to participate, you can pre-register at wbcbags@gmail.com, or you can always get a hold of the Lycoming County Fire Police Association, either on their email, it's the Lycoming County Fire Police at gmail.com, or Lycoming County Fire Police Association on Facebook. This has been In Touch, a locally produced broadcast, a service of Backyard Broadcasting. The views and opinions expressed on In Touch are those of the guests and do not necessarily reflect the official party or position of Backyard Broadcasting. Any content provided by our guests are of their opinion, and they are not intended to malign a religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.